Mark 13 verse 32 says, "But of that day or hour no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father." At first glance, this may sound like Jesus doesn't know something. And some people use this to argue that Jesus isn't God. But let's break it down in a clear, step-by-step way. Point number one, Jesus became human for us. Even though Jesus is fully God, he became a real human to save us. That means he experienced life like us: hunger, pain, sadness, and even death. Hebrews 2 verse 9 says, "Jesus was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death. He humbled himself to be our Savior." Notice there is a ladder in Mark 13 verse 32. This verse reveals a kind of divine ladder or hierarchy. There's God the Father, the highest, who knows the day, and then there's the Son, Jesus on earth, who doesn't reveal, and then the angels who don't know, and then the humans who don't know. This isn't just about knowledge. In fact, it's not about knowledge. It's about roles and divine order. Jesus honored the Father's authority while on earth. Jesus, after the resurrection, is back on top. As Hebrews chapter 1 verse 4 says, he became so much better than the angels. This is the hierarchy that we see. Now Jesus is above all creation. He is ruling with full authority, and yet he doesn't know the day. This is about raw, not ignorance. If Jesus is above all beings, why would you say he doesn't know? The answer is because he wasn't talking about ability. He was talking about position and salvation. Just like a teacher might know when a surprise school inspection is happening, but doesn't tell the class because only the principal is supposed to announce it. Jesus, like the teacher, followed the plan. He wasn't saying, "I don't know anything." He was saying, "I'm not the one to announce it." Where's the biblical proof? In fact, John 1 verse 1 to 3 says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were made by him." This shows that Jesus existed before all creation and made all things. This includes angels and humans. This is the interesting part. This verse actually proves that Jesus is divine, far from denying his divinity. Let's look at that order again. There's the humans who do not know. Then there's the angels who don't know. The Son doesn't reveal. Only the Father reveals. Jesus is placed above humans and angels, above all created things. Jesus doesn't fit into any of those categories. He's above them. That means he's not created. Jesus stands in a category of his own, fully divine yet humble in mission. Some critics, including my Muslim brothers, claim this verse proves that Jesus isn't God. But ironically, if they accept that Jesus said this, then Islam is false. Why? Because Islam teaches that Jesus was only a prophet, not the Son of God. But Jesus clearly calls himself the Son here, distinct from all others. If he said this and it's true, he's the divine Son. If it's false, it contradicts Islam because he lied. Either way, this verse doesn't help critics. It actually proves the Christian point. And the final truth, simple and clear: Jesus is fully God. He became a man to save us. He submitted to the Father's will and timing. He is now exalted above all creation. He was not created, he is the creator. Mark 13 verse 32 is not a verse of denial. It's a verse of humility and divine order. Jesus didn't stop being God. He stepped down in humility. Now he reigns forever. End of story. He knows, he reigns, he is God. And as always, God bless you.